Hello and welcome to Slatter's Spire. Today we're playing The Guardian, fairly new. I do play a lot of the modded content. There's a list of the mods I'm using at the moment. I have a lot more characters, but I tend to turn them on and off as I use them. So, get into it. Ascension 3, not too high, just slightly climbing. Let's say it's still new. Ooh. I don't like a random colourless card, there's so many bad ones. 3 potions could get us through a few floors, but I'm pretty sure I'm gone. Okay. Gambling chip will let us fix our first hand. Just if we draw complete poop. I'm looking at this as well. 2 rests, 2 elites. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's get a load of question marks early, see what we can do. Right, we do not need that much defense. Good. Again, just maximum offense. That doesn't kill. So I actually need that. Boom. And now we go. I don't think I like any of them really. I like Temporal Shield later. But we need stasis. Reroute. You have to play the card to put it in stasis. And cities. No. Yeah, no. Oh well. Ooh, now we could get cursed here and get rid of it. Alright. Oh, fossilized helix. Prevent the first time you would lose health each combat. Super good. Go get rid of that regret. Prismatic beam is okay. Go up to 16 damage. It holds a ton of gems for us. Okay. Take prismatic beam. It also works really if we get anything that buffs beam. Oh, dear, wow. Okay, those are 2 very nice gems. Do I want another? I'll take one more. Oof. That's enough for me. That's the pain. Yeah, let's get a rest. Now, these I kind of want to save for event steams, so it can just dump artifacts. I think I'm putting both the fragmented and the prismatic beam. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it buffs it up to full damage right now, and it makes it just a heavy aggression card. And in fact, Twin Slam gives it another socket, some damage. Prismatic Beam won't do any extra damage until we get to another fire and put a gem in it, so there's no big hurry. We don't need... What could we draw? I mean, we just want as much offense as we can. That'll do. That's all the damage we can deal first turn. I shouldn't have bothered blocking at all. I've got a buffer charge. I wasted 6 damage there. Right, this looks like a curl up amethyst prismatic beam. That'll lower our strength though. Yeah. Maybe it's just go nuts. 12 more, 18 more, so now 28. Next hand's very defensive. I think I'm pushing this. Yeah, we get hurt a ton, but you know, this hand we knew was gonna be bad, and we need this clock that we're on over. Okay, whenever you play power card, reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0 this turn. Stasis field? I like it. Yeah. First time we play it, it costs a mana, but then it'll constantly go into stasis, and every time it comes out, it costs 0 and goes back into stasis. And the fast forward would be nice, just as a card. There's nothing much I want here. Well, nothing I can afford anyway. We can go another elite. I know, with 24 is not a lot of health, but it cannot be luggable, and I do want to keep these two. I probably don't want any defense, I'll just take this 10 if I can. I like that. So the point of keeping these was to wipe the artifacting. And then we'll just go full aggression. So the outside, it'll alternate. These are very nicely programmed now. So the inside one attacks first, and then both of the outside ones together. So your best bet is to burn down the outsides, one of the outside. I don't think we kill him in time, so we'll go for the backliner. Right at the back. We take another 4, but we'll be fine. Look at this. Look at that for defense. That's plenty. I'm done at 8, so 2 strikes will kill here. Or 1 strike. Boom. 1 strike. We'll keep that going in stasis. Again, after the first play, it's just a free card every 2 turns. This is enough, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't bother looking at it. Meat on the bone. If your HP is at or below 50% health at the end of combat, heal for 12. Bauble Beam does much the same as the Prismatic. I think I'm much more on board with this Priming Beam that will buff the damage of all 3 ticks or 4 ticks later, the Prismatic. So we'll take Priming. This character has a lot of multi-attacks, especially the beams. Right, we have plenty of block. I just want Twin Slam or Priming Beam, that'll do us. I've still got my buffer that I'm holding in case things go horribly wrong, but looks like we won't need it. That's all. So we've healed back up. There's the Vents team I wanted. Garnet? No, Vents team. So we can put these 2 gems in the Vents team, which it will just annihilate artifact. In fact, it might even be the upgrade here, or it could be Priming Beam. Now let's make a Vents team now. We can upgrade the Priming Beam before the boss when we want the damage on the clock over time. It just doesn't add much up front right now though. I want both of them. Or do I? Deals 12. Yeah, let's see if we can get an upgraded strike or a Twin Slam. Oh. Boom. Okay, we've actually healed a ton back from that meat on the bone now. I don't need another Vents team. Revenge Protocol, obviously, is a rare card. Powerful, but doesn't seem to fit right now. Does it? A strength fit? Gain 1 strength for each turn. Nah, we take another priming. But that's probably all I'm taking of the primings. Right, we've got our block up. So let's cycle and look for aggression first turn. Or we could full block. Nah, we can take this hit on the buffer. So the Fossilized Helix, very powerful relic. Guardian Whirl as AoE is great. So I don't have any AoE right now. It's a bit expensive for Hexago, so maybe it's a Ruby for some strength on Stasis Field, so that every time I'm playing that. I'd rather like an artifact in there though. I could jam it in Twin Strike, but it triggers after the attack. You don't gain the benefit of the strength on that 2 times damage, so I questioned. I could just jam it in the stasis field. Alright, alright. It's not my favourite, but we'll take it. And now I need these. Yeah. Let's get both these priming beams up first before we get there doing an extra hit. It's just a stasis field I do want, and I do want vent steam to weaken for next turn. So I think maybe... Oh my god, sorry. I should have muted. Yeah. I think we'll roll stasis field away, and maybe even the strike. Let's see if we can get better. It's slightly better damage. Next turn we're gonna take some hurt here. Okay, 18. Can I do about that? I can get 13, 17, not enough. So, I'm definitely playing that. I want to play that just for value. We may as well block what we can. That's elite 2 on the fossilized helix. We've taken 3. Okay, now we've got our stasis field out, and we prime, and prismatic. And that's actually a ton of damage. Hold up. Wait a minute! That's a lot of damage! Okay, definitely want to weaken with the vent steam. 0 damage because of those double strength downs in it. So good. More prime. Keep that ramping. All our beams deal 5, so with prismatic beam ticking, 3 times, it's dealing 15 extra damage now. Defense is covered. Punch him in the face a lot. Too easy. We're way ahead of the clock here, look at that. Do I accept 2 from the burn? Yeah. I don't care about 2 damage. We've got this fight. So done. Is okay. Well, that deals 1 more than the Twin Slam anyway. And then that kills him. So, alright. Oh, that scales off beam. That gives me more strength for my multi-hits, which I also very much like the sound of. Yeah, let's go spot weak point for some strength scaling. RE. Okay. Yeah, I've looked. It's coffee drip. I know. It's gotta be. I don't like resting much, especially on lower ascensions anyway. So we'll just not rest. So I get 3 elites and quite a lot of fires. Wow, a lot of fires. Do we need to shop early or late? Nah. I'm currently not. Just for ahead of the time, this burning elite. I'm not gonna go to the heart. I'm still not super confident on the Guardian and his builds outside of the cheesy infinite stuff. I think I'll check in at the shop. But yeah, I'm not gonna go to the heart. Oh, this is where vent steam is king. Check this. 1, 2, 3, 4 debuffs. All of his artifact gone. I could just do max damage here. Priming beam is definitely a better investment than the strike. Oh, I should have got my strength first. Like, yeah, he's going to block a lot next turn, or this turn, so we'll need it. Well, I can get that up. And again, I've mucked this up horribly. He would be dead if I had played cards in the correct order and played the prismatic beam first. I mean, he's dead anyway. God, yeah. I did. So this is huge because it triggers multiple times on our beams. Do I have any gems left? I don't think I do. Nah. Let's not bother with Bobble Beam. It triggers your gems multiple times. It's a very powerful effect. Like, very powerful. But I'm not paying you guys that much. You can get out. I do want my stasis field. I do want my prismatic beam. I'll keep us an upgraded strike. Please twin slam. Ooh. Well, all the same, we can shit out of him. Stasis field once. Prismatic beam him. I want to kill Bear next. Like, if you can first turn kill Bear, which I possibly just should have done, it's also very powerful. But not necessary when we've still got our buffer up. So we're fine. Let's get some strength. Prime. I can't kill him, can I? No. Yeah, I can. So the red mask, apply 1 weak to all enemies on the first turn of combat. Useful. Do I need some more defense? I'm looking at that upgraded piercing hide, and that's powerful. I think I'm going to take it. It's a 1 mana method of getting defense mode. And it's got a socket already built in. So there's another ruby. There's a poly beam. I'm going to take that. Do we try a whetstone, or do we just remove? Because I could remove a regular strike and make my damage far more about these beams and multi-hits. It's not priming beam. Take the whetstone and go for some upgrades on attacks. What can it hit? Polybeam, priming beam would be nice. There's only 3 strike. I think, or prismatic. I rate our chance whetstone. It hit prismatic and strike. That's good. I don't think I need another priming beam at this point. Yeah. And I'm not sure on the ruby either. Got one of stays. Nah. I think that's us. We'll keep moving along. Oof, this is gonna hurt. So, if I can get through to, so I've got enough. This is the best attacks in my deck, really. Other than prismatic, actually. We can knock one out of the sky. I want thorns though. What I really wanted this turn was my defensive hide, piercing hide. But it's okay. This guy's got the most health. Let's knock him out of the sky. And then let's just knock the second out of the sky. Fair enough. Not a lot of damage coming in. Here's our piercing hide. A turn late. If we piercing hide, he'll take a lot of damage from the thorns, so we actually don't want to knock him out. Prismatic is 6 3 times, so it'll kill him regardless. Give us some shivs. We can fence steam, and they do no damage. And then this guy can just murder himself on our thorns. Easy, mate. I don't think it's priming beam. I haven't played with the new multi-beam. We currently have no way to put things in stasis, so I kinda don't want to do it. At the same time, we have no AoE. Alright, I'm gonna try the new multi-beam. I'm thinking it's looking good. I'm not going to that shop. I don't really need... No, I'll take the money. Ritual Dagger doesn't play into what we are doing. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Wait, no it's not. So that deals 20 damage. We can make it deal an extra 20. God, we could just go all in. I think I do. I'm going all the way. Yeah. Huh. Reroute could be a nice way to get multi-beam into stasis. Well, suspension when upgraded is 0 cost and it draws a card, so... And you don't have to put something in stasis. I'll probably take a copy of suspension. And we're going this way. I want to get the suspension upgraded so it draws a card and it's not in my deck, you know. But I also want the priming beam and the multi-beam. Shoot. A lot of things. And the spot weakness to be free would be nice. What have we got? Elite rest. Okay, I think it's got to be AoE here. Nah. I don't know if that's right. I really don't. But I'll give it a go. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Can you not? So just curl up will cover me. So I've still got I'm going to beam him and then curl up. And we take no damage. This guy hurts himself. This guy hits himself. He's up buffing. That kills him. Weak point him. What do the shivs do? Got no strength, so they'll be like 5 damage. Actually, yeah. We can do this with that. Neat. Gotta remember he's got a spot weakness on. I kinda just wanna play this 4 times, do 40 damage. I definitely want to Twin Slam actually, gain some strength. So that'll deal 36 more. Or I could suspend it. And go greedy for AoE this turn. I like this multi-beam. I'm sold already, man. Oof, that didn't take long, did it? A second stasis? No. We don't need any of that. Oh, Moltney. That'll be great for picking up some beams. So whenever we add an attack card to our deck, it'll be auto-upgraded. I think multi-beam's the only offense we need here. It'll deal 7 3 times. 21. Not much. So let's gain as much defense as we can. And then beam. I take one. That was a waste. I could have struck and then played the multi-beam for 0 and gained 2 more block and protected my fossilized helix. That's a big cost. 7, 6, 17. I can't even kill. I'm gonna have to take some damage to get rid of the backliner. I really need him dead. Huh. It still takes everything. Wow. Painful. Okay. Well, we take 7 this turn. Thank God that vent steam's doing so much work. I'm pretty sure prismatic. If we gain the strength here, I'm pretty sure we can kill. Jesus. Roll the dice, I guess. Okay, that works. Well, you're a bit late to the party. No, no, we got our AoE covered. We got that multi-beam. We don't need... no. Do I want to draw extra cards? Yeah. I'll take a copy of Charge Core to get through my deck quicker. Got a gem still. So, again, it was probably the priming beam. It's probably the priming beam. And that's the spot weakness for the champ, definitely. That'll give me a lot. That's a lot of deep damage you're doing, mate. I don't like it. Let's see if we can get... ooh, 6 and 5. Damn it. Can't quite get there, can we? Oh well. I mean, this protects me from nothing, basically. So... that's the play. We take 6, because the second one's eaten by Fossilized Helix. Third one, we card draw. Oh look, he's dead. Is he? He's dead, right? He's dead. Good. A gem to jam in Prismatic Beam might be nice. We don't have any other real chance to get one. Ward's not my favourite, but I just need something in there for that extra cast. And hey, it gives us more zeros to play. It's gotta be spot weak point. Yeah. Ooh, what would I take from here? So, Necronomicon will only trigger on multi-beam if we're casting it for 2 or more. Nilri's Codex lets us shuffle in some cards. I guess we can grant beams, it's okay. Enchiridion is just always good. I don't think it's worth that much health though. Like, what are the chances this is just Necronomicon? No, I'm not taking it. I ain't falling for your tricks, mate. Right, I like the multi-beam upgrade here. Polybeam, nah. I like this for just more, so we can stack our beams up. It's our only AoE. It's not so useful for this fight, but let's see if we can do this a good way. Right, we can definitely prime, block and defend, and then I think that was fine. Maybe strike would have been more damage. No, I'm gonna eat this one. We'll play that, we'll draw. I can play all 4, so there's no point putting anything in stasis here. We'll prime, polybeam, and bash him. Best we've got. Attacking, that's nice. Let's get that in stasis. Let's draw some cards in the future. Beam him up. Boom, boom, boom. Good. He's under the half, so he's doing that thing. I mean, that's a lot of damage. I think I'm just going to accept damage and 16 twice. Actually, that's neat. The first hit will trigger our mode shift, and we should gain 10 block and take only 6 from the second hit. If... oh, it doesn't trigger till after both hits. Oh well, he's dead anyway, so... we got there. Oh my. Onyx and Citrine are both so good here. I think it has to be Onyx. We've got a lot of generation on Momentary Strength through the weak point in the stasis field. So I think it's Onyx to keep our strength. Huh. I don't know if we need more energy. This scares me a lot. Yeah, we have very little defense at this point. It could be Sozu, but I need card draw. Could just be Tiny House. Like, I'm never against having more energy, but I just don't think it's necessary for us right now. Oof, okay. Let's take another energy. I really don't think that was necessary. Yeah. Well, we'll go to a shop. Oh, yeah, I like that. Look at 3 elites, 2 rests, early, and a shop. I'm down with this. Now I can keep this defend on hand. That seems good. In fact, this whole hand seems pretty good. Nine for 1, 7, so fair. Take no damage, deal a fair bit. That Onyx will use our fossilized helix, so we kind of don't want to here. We can draw another card. I don't need that defend, so we'll save it. We'll piercing hide and punch him and not play the Onyx. He'll be dead soon. That's fine. That's free. That's a good bit of damage. That's a good bit of damage. Oh, he's dead. That's a single energy enemy. So how many gems have we got socketed at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just 12 extra damage. That's 32? No, 22 for 2? That's not. Maybe we take this ruby for more momentary strength. If we put in the Twin Slam with the Onyx, it'll always save us that strength. So that's something to look at, maybe. I believe multi-beam is pretty ridiculous here, in fact. So, we prime. We definitely prime. And then we deal 7 5 times, 35 to all enemies. Doesn't actually kill anything. I can save my buffer for the future by doing this, and then that. No, I was wrong. I'm out by 1 damage. Whoops. Oh well. Polybeam is pretty good for clearing this out. Prismatic is pretty good. We definitely get some strength first. He's doing slightly more damage. I'll just play. He's coming back. So we've got 15 to do. Easy. Look, dead. Nice. Ooh, another Shiv. No. I want, some Shiv synergy might be nice. Now, Orbok, some free guaranteed strength, and we can suspend it. And it triggers Mummified Hand, but is 2 strength, 2 mana? Oh man, we could get Quantum Chamber. What do we make copies of though? What do we not want to start with? Maybe if I ditch that Polybeam for early so that I can scale it, and then when it comes out it is good. I'm interested in this. I don't think... All the suspension. No. Yeah. It's weird, but I think it's the polybeam. I think. Ooh. Some real options here. Okay. Temporal's powerful because we do have the stasis shield always going. I definitely want to get rid of regular strike here. Meal ticket, I don't rate. I like Jersey bracelet, but how many question marks? I'm only going to one more question mark this whole floor. In fact, this whole game, so that's not worth much to me. Lantern's good, but not necessary. Sadistic nature, actually. I can apply a lot of debuffs. Wait, yeah, I can apply a lot of debuffs. Let's take that. And I think it's piercing half for some more defense. Alright. Maybe even armored protocol for more defense. No. I did not remove the pain. Oh my god. Well, same thing, but remove the pain. Oh man. I take the event specifically for this. It was piercing hide. It was sadistic nature. Yeah. I think. Right. No damage coming in, so let's ditch some of that. You. Should I have just killed him last turn? I should have. Wowee. Wowee. This is not great. He's got 6. We can jam. Whew. This is a lot of pain. Luckily, we take nothing inch buffer. 6 times 36. Oh well, this is easier even. Dex and an artifact. I'll take it. I'll take 1 copy of Ancient Power. I wanted to put the... I think the Ruby and the Onyx can go into Twin Slam, just to thin my deck. And it means it keeps the 1 momentary strength every time. So my Twin Slam is okay. It's 12 damage, lose a health, gain a strength. Reasonable. It has to be that polybeam, doesn't it? Yeah, so that it's just better when we get 3 copies of it. Which we will against this guy. Oh, we will. Right, I want to suspend that multi-beam. I don't need that, and I barely need that. It's just 10% extra damage to him, which is 1, but we lose a strength, so we're actually better. I should have played them the other way as well. Bigger one later, from the slow. Man, not great. That's great. That's good. It's not great. Let's gain a strength. We lose our health though. We'll lose our buffer for this. I kinda don't want to, just because I'll lose that buffer. I think I just multi-beam. Okay. I just don't want to lose the 1 health right now. He's going to start hitting for about 30 very soon. And I want to be prepared. Again, I want a piercing hide, but the 1 strength is more of a loss, I believe. There's our poly beams. Right on time. So we can priming, charge, and then full light. That's some damage right there. Wow. Okay. Do I want another suspension in the deck? Not really. I don't want to suspend too much, and I want to be able to play my hand. If anything, it's roll attacks. It costs a lot, but because I have a lot of mana to play with, like a lot of mana. I don't think that's a 4. I think it's a piercing hide here for another socket, and we just don't have much defense, which is okay. We just have to make it through 3 turns. Oh, I recover them. Here's some defense. Sharp. I guess this time I remove the strike. Nothing with sockets really, other than my... Oh, poly beam. I could jam a ruby in that poly beam. Alright, let's take a ruby for the poly beam and see how we go. Still on track for these two, I think. Right. I do want my stasis field this time. I don't want these... I want some defense first turn, really. This is going to block me 6, so I take 5, and then I draw. Yeah, I draw a shitload for next turn. Let's draw one and put none of that in stasis. Block, draw, fly, hit. Sorry, clear my throat a little. So yeah, again, Fossilise eats the middle hit, and then the second hit triggers Centennial Puzzle, so we get a lot of cards here. Now, he's intangible, so there's not much point. Gain our strength here. I guess just play a bunch of cards that don't matter. And multi-beam them. None of that really mattered. Well, if I can't get enough block, I suppose I can construction form. But I think we've got 27, 29, 36. Yeah, we've actually got a lot of block here. Maybe not enough though. I'm not even sure I can play that priming beam here. I think I genuinely just have to block up as best I can. Why do you hit so hard? Well, that'll weaken you a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my. Let's prime up. Get some more block and just throw these for the sake of doing a whole 6 damage or something. Gosh, look at that. Can we get... No. So that'll do 15, 6 times, 90 damage. Not... Oh no, it won't, because he's weakened as well. Oh, and we've got this. Boom, he's dead. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain a mana, another multi-beam. Alright. I probably shouldn't. It's not a powerful card against the Time Eater though. Ooh. I do want all my block here, they're all attacking like crazy. 17, 25. Yeah. It's just going to wipe the board, so if we ever get to it... Oh, I forgot. It's 5 turns. damage do we take there? We've got to hit him 5 times. So we'll actually take 20 damage back. That's a lot. Yeah. I could do another 9. Okay. Let's get that hidden. He's dead next turn. I mean, we took damage, but it was not much. Oh, one more piercing hide. Yeah, one more piercing hide. Oh, you again. Alright, alright. I don't need 2 of them. I don't even need 1 of them. I'm gonna keep it anyway. Ugh, garbage. Well, I guess we play it. And we get to keep the strength. Ugh. So I can eat this, or I can defend this. I'm gonna defend it though. Yeah. And I'll lose an energy, which is fine. Actually, Ancient Construct would be good for us in general. Come to think of it. So polybeams are here, right on time, and I believe that makes that one free. So let's prime first. Steel and Sin. This gives us a lot more cards to stack the slow up with. That's the main reason I'm going to play this one first. And is that dead? That's dead. That's way dead. Alright. No, none of that. None of them really. You're annoying. So we definitely need some defense, and I'll keep that just to keep me safe. He's only doing 9. Yeah. Nope. Oh. Well, there goes our buffer. I should have done that first. 14 by 6 is 84, so we don't actually kill him with that, which is a shame. So we will block and hope. Ah, yeah, 2 damage is okay. It's quite okay when we can just badoop. I could take another charge core. Yeah, we need the card draw, we really do at this point. What do I got? A ruby in the polybeam, so all 3 copies have it. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's make Stasis Field just a tiny bit better, huh? so it's better than just leaving Orichalcum to defend us, which I forgot I even had. Who cares at this point of the game? It's so strong early, but... So we can cover ourselves with those two. The regular strike's a bit weak. I don't know... Oh, I should have cycled the Twin Slam. It's gonna lose me. I gain a strength, but... I lose my buffer, which... I don't want to do. Oh god. Yeah, let's put Spheric Shield into stasis, so in a few turns we get that for free. Very powerful. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I think we're going all the way here then. 12 cards and reset him. Unfortunately, it gives him the extra strength to get through buffer this turn. But it's a bit of whatever, eh? Draw some cards. We've got 5 cards this turn. 3 of which are going to be polybeams. 1 of which will be a curl up, and 1 of which will be a defend. So that's 20 block at the end. He'll have 21 attack, but it's... yeah. Wait. Oh. Oh. He died. Well, there we go. 1001. That's alright. Little bit of a slow start, but there we go. Completed. I'll see you back here for Ascension 4, I suppose. Keep climbing in the future. Until then,